And so maybe this Ten of Wands is that new perspective that you needed. And that new perspective is focusing on the love in your life. And then that is what's sparking this inner child who's like, yes, like now it's our time to shine. So let's get some clarifiers here to clarify this more. Why is the Ten of Wands here for Capricorns? Hi Capricorns, welcome to Modern Maven Tarot. Whenever this tarot reading shows up on your timeline, this message is for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Quick message that came out while I was clearing your cards was related to how we show our emotions, how we express our emotions, and reoccurring people, themes, and situations that come into our life. So do think on that while we get started. Something here of making that connection and then something instantly blossoming from that. All right, I'm getting a very strong message of whatever, expressing ourselves authentically, emotionally. Then we see how these recurring relationship situations, patterns, thought processes shift. Okay. So it'll be interesting to see what the tarot has to say, but that is what popped out right at the beginning. Also, Capricorns, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot, and comment if it resonates in a certain way. But there is something here to the balance between giving ourselves the time to rest and that Capricorn, work hard, consistency, work hard, play hard, I actually got. So we can't just have our life be work hard, play hard. We need to have time for that energetic unplugging, all right? Really connecting to us by ourselves, all right? That's so important. That connection to yourself is so very important. But I really want you to remember that the luck you're gonna find is balancing that consistent, hardworking Capricorn energy with letting some water energy into your life and balancing rest with work. All right. Something here to balancing that. That's where you're going to find that expansion. That's where you're going to find that luck. But like I said, it's really related to this emotional completion, some sort of like emotional evolution, and it's related to childhood in some way. Could be related even to something that emotionally fulfilled you in childhood. Like, are you pursuing the things that you wanted to when you were a kid? And if you're scoffing that off and saying like that's not real, well, then you're not letting enough water energy into your life. You got to believe in miracles, right? And whatever you align your energy to, you will attract, okay? So never put off childhood dreams as a thing of the past, all right? So whatever that message is very important. So I'm just excited to get into this. Let's see what we got for Capricorns. All right. It's interesting too, because so many signs have gotten the message of balance and the importance of balance this week. Wow. King of Coins, King of Cups, Judgment. That emotional completion with the patient consistency of your earth energy. That is the transformation. So think about that. Like, think about if you put as much energy as you do into the 3D world of, work and the material 3D world. Think if you put that much work and dedication into your emotional world, okay? There's two worlds that we have here. We have our emotional world and our 3D material world. Think of transmuting and transforming that energy of the energy you put into the 3D world into yourself. That is part of that transformation. Wow, I love seeing that. Okay. Also to check where your Pluto is, what house Pluto's in, what sign rules Pluto, super important. Also your Saturn, this is ruled by Saturn and Sagittarius, Ten of Wands. It's feeling really burdened by something, feeling overworked, feeling the weight is too heavy, but we're not seeing the new perspective of how we're in control of shifting our energy. All right. So please be mindful of, like, after the 10 comes a 1, but sometimes we don't see how a certain lesson is building our resilience for something greater. And so that's the perspective I want you to have. If things feel heavy, if you feel like burdened by something or overworked. How is this building your resilience? And how is it also asking you to shift your energy? If this isn't working, well, where can you put your energy? Like, can you, if it's a job, like, is there a job more better suited for you? You're master manifestors, so all you have to do is put it out there. I love seeing this, Two of Cups. This is really enjoying like a loving relationship. This is ruled by Venus and Cancer. So there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of connection to a relationship in your life. And I love seeing the Page of Wands next week, because this is that inner flame within you. It's exploring things that do make you feel alive. And so maybe this Ten of Wands is that new perspective that you needed. And that new perspective is focusing on the love in your life. And then that is what's sparking this inner child who's like, yes, like now it's our time to shine. So let's get some clarifiers here to clarify this more. Why is the Ten of Wands here for Capricorns? Ten of Wands. And like I said, like this is like this feeling of block of like, you're so passionate about something, but you don't feel like it can be your life. You know, like there's this separation of what is realistic and what you enjoy doing. All right. Why is the Ten of Wands here for Capricorns? Ooh, yes. All right. If you needed confirmation, this is the Three of Wands. This is a card that's saying your ships are coming in. This is also a card that has to remind you that you have to dream big. You have to remember that the sky is the limit. And so when you're feeling this energy, if you can focus that visualization of like your ships are coming in and keep yourself in that vibration and align your thoughts and your actions with this instead of this, that is going to be huge. Okay. Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups here for Capricorn? Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups here for Capricorn? Okay, that's way too many cards. Interesting. You know what? We're just going to do all of them because they do all make perfect sense. The moon, your subconscious, your emotions. Like I said, there was something here to expressing your emotions, but also the idea of illusions. Like sometimes our shadow tricks us with illusionary energy. I think that that notification is saying, yes, it is the illusions. All right. There's emotional illusions, and it has to do with our boundaries, our emotional boundaries. And here's the deal, is like your shadow, the illusionary energy, can trick you of like the things that are good for you and the things that are bad for you. And this is a confident queen. And this Queen of Swords, swords are communication, how we think, how we express ourselves. The Queen of Swords is ruled by Virgo, Libra, and water. And the main focus here is using your experiences to help with your decision making. So this is going back to that message that was in the beginning when I was clearing your cards of what are the recurring relationships and situations you find yourself in. And then how can you see how the decisions you're making are leading to that? Because that unlocks the Sun here. And the Sun, like seeing the Three of Swords right after that though, there's some sort of heartache, some hurt that we're holding on to, but there's a lesson in there. There's a lesson from this heartache, from this hurt. It could involve three people that is trying to bring your life into balance. Okay. And so we have to see the lessons for what they are, because there's a reason. All right. So again, changing your perspective. So important. All right. Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands here next week for Capricorns? There's a lesson for what you went through. And like I said, it's related to the King of Cups, the King of Coins, and the transformation. Like Pluto in Aquarius is transforming you into that energy. But it takes you understanding and recognizing these patterns, these situations, these relationships, and your part in it, okay? All right, Six of Coins. This is amazing. This is ruled by Moon and Taurus, so more moon energy. This is good karma. It's like charitable gifts, but it's this shifting in favor. So if you feel like you've been on this end of that money, if you will, this is where you come up here, okay? And again, why that King of Coins was popping up is you have to contemplate your relationship with money and how your relationships affect your relationship with money. And not only your relationship with others, but your relationship with yourself, because that's the most important relationship you have, is your relationship with yourself. Again, ruled by Moon and Taurus. So there's something here to nurturing your emotions, to expressing your emotions, that shifts your finances. All right? Money is neutral. So you have to think about your relationships, the recurring themes in relationships, and then look at your relationship with money and see if you can connect the dots between your personal relationships and your relationship with money. All right? And what you're going to see is when you activate this Page of Wands, when you explore the things that really make you feel alive, that are connected to that inner child, that fulfillment, that's when you see your finances shift. So like I said, you got to get out of that earth energy, 3D, narrow thinking, and allow that like dreamy water energy in, okay? Check out that Pisces new moon reading I did too, because there's a lot of messages in there. But when you activate this Page of Wands within you, you're gonna see your finances shift, is really what this message is saying. So let's get an empowering question. Yeah, the reoccurring theme too with your relationships is like some sort of heartache, all right? But like I said, there's luck in this, in something there. And it's related to your Pluto in Aquarius, or related to your Pluto. So read up on your Pluto, see what house Pluto's in. Like if it's in a house of relationships, that makes a lot of sense for where this transformation is coming in. Because remember, wherever Pluto is, whatever house that's in, that's where you're transforming. Where am I going and why? Yeah, where am I going and why? Are you going where you are because of what other people think you should be doing, or you're going because of where you are meant to be? Very interesting. All right, last thing we're going to do is pull out these archetypal cards. This can be you or someone in your life. We all play characters in each other's lives. The most important part, though, Capricorns, is to be the hero of your own journey. So let's see what archetypal energy is affecting Capricorns. Very interesting. Okay, this is related to a past life. Very cool. Check out the monthly extended too, because I do past life energy reads in there. Advocate. All right, light attribute inspires you to put compassion into action. Shadow attribute, embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. Inspires you to put compassion into action. That's where, again, I'm going to that expressing your emotions and like understanding the illusions that are coming from your subconscious by looking at your situation logically. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Capricorns. Again, please hit that like button, comment if it resonates in a certain way, and subscribe to Madam Maven Tarot. And as always, shine your inner light, Capricorns. You've got this.